Okay, good evening everybody. Today is October the 23rd, 2017, and I'm gonna try my best to make this video as brief as possible. When I pause, that means I'm just trying to gather my thoughts, but a lot of people was asking what happened to my mama, Minister Mae Francis Proctor, Mary Francis Proctor. Okay, so I wanted to make this video to let friends and family know what happened, how she passed away. Also in this video, I'm going to let y'all know where the funeral services are going to be held and how to donate if you'd like to donate. Okay, so this will happen September the 23rd. I got me a new apartment. And I got sick too. I caught the flu. My mama went with me to the hospital. I got treated and everything. And then, like the next day, the 24th, yeah. No, the 25th, September the 25th, she came and spent the night with me in my new apartment. And please forgive me if I start pausing and stuff. I'm trying my best to do this. I was supposed to do this weeks ago, but I couldn't do it because anybody who know me and my mom was my best friend. So she spent the night with me in my new apartment one night. Then the next day, FEMA told her she was approved for an apartment. Approved for a hotel room. And she had been living with my Aunt Rosetta, her and my two brothers. They had been staying with my Aunt Rosetta after the flood. So when FEMA told her she can get her a hotel room, she found one. And the one she chose was the one her and my dad used to go to when they wanted quiet time, and also when they had their anniversary, their marriage anniversary. So that was their spot. She went to their spot, and she went in there. She laid down, went to sleep comfortably, and she never woke up. So, but I tell everybody, you know, who I've been telling this to, that my mom made sure me and my brothers had a lot of stuff we needed to the best of her ability before she passed away. Like my brother, he was going to get rid of his car because it wasn't running right. And without his permission, my mom asked to borrow his car, and she took my brother's car to go get fixed. And that day she spent the night with me. The next day she took me to the store. Let me see, that was Monday. Okay, Monday the 23rd, she spent the night with me. Tuesday the 24th, she came and took me to the store and bought me almost everything I needed to, you know, live in my new apartment. Like, you know, household toiletries and stuff, little utensils and stuff, everything I needed to get started. She did what she could with what she had, and man, I love my mama for that. And she fixed my brother's car and made sure he had an oil change. She always wanted to make sure we had an oil change on our car. So that was Wednesday. Wednesday, the 25th. I didn't hear from her. My brother didn't hear from her. The last person she communicated with was her bishop's wife, Pastor Sheila Joy Pittman. And I'm so grateful. I'm so happy for that, because she talked to the people she loved, you know, But the last communication, the last person she communicated with was the pastor's wife. My brother texted me. He said, "You heard from Mama?" I said, "No." So he called me. And he said, "Man, you heard from Mama? She didn't call me or text me. She would usually just call me. She'll call me or text me for nothing." I said, "I know. She usually call me and text me for nothing too. She didn't call me and she didn't text me." I said, "You need to go see what she doing," because my brother, he knew what hotel she was at. I didn't know which hotel she was at. So he said, "Oh," he said, "All right." He said, "Okay." Soon as we hung up the phone, I say, "You need to go now because I'm worried." And he texts me back, "Okay." He went over there. He was on his way to work at first, but he stopped. He went to go check on my mom because where he go to work at, it was right by the hotel where she was staying. So, oh my God. He went over there. He knocking on the door and I'm calling on the phone. No answer. He peeks in the window and he sees my mom laying down. Just laying down like she was asleep. So he got worried. He went to the manager. He said, "Man, I need y'all to open the door because I think my mom is sick or something. Can y'all come see?" And the manager was like, "No, we can't do that. Y'all know how hotel rooms are. It might be somebody cheating or something." So I'm thinking that's probably the reason why he didn't want to go open the door. So my brother called the police. The police went in there. The police made the manager open the door. When they went in there, they called the ambulance. As soon as they called the ambulance, my brother already knew. And while the ambulance was working on her, trying to revive her, my brother called me. He said, "Man, Mama didn't make it." He said, "Mama didn't make it, man." I said, "I knew it. I knew something was wrong. I knew it, man. I knew it." So the coroner and stuff came. My brother went and got my other brother so he could know. And they got all her stuff out the hotel room. And then I came later after the coroner came, picked her up and stuff. So that's what happened. My mom laid down, went to sleep, and she didn't wake back up. And I told Bishop Pittman, I told him that my dad came and got my mom because my mom grieved for my dad. We missed him and we talked about him every day since he passed. And my mom passed 1 year and 5 months to the day of my dad passing. Wallace passed April the 26th. Okay. My mom passed September the 26th, 2017. So 1 year and 5 months. So I already went longer than I wanted to. I'm gonna go ahead and finish. We had to reschedule the funeral because I didn't have enough money. I didn't raise enough money. I didn't have enough money. My mom had an insurance policy, but it lapsed after my dad died. Okay. So we didn't have any insurance. That's why I made a GoFundMe page. And I was hoping that I could get donations and stuff and have the kind of funeral that she wanted to have, because a month before my mom passed, we was talking about what kind of funeral we wanted to have and how we wanted to go, you know, how we wanted to, you know, go home and be with the Lord. And I'm telling you, she did exactly what we talked about. We talked about we wanted to lay down and just go, just pass away in our sleep. And that's exactly what my mom did. And it showed just how much God loved my mom. It showed how much my dad loved her too, because I really believe Wallace came and got my mama. So I need everybody who ever loved my mom, who she ever brought you to church, if she ever gave you a mint or led you to your seat, because everybody know that my mom was a very devoted usher. She was very devoted. So I need some people to help me. If you ever needed help in your life, the best way to get a blessing is to be a blessing to somebody else. That's one thing my mama taught me. So she gave as much as she could. People at the church, y'all remember when my mama would come and ball up $1 or 50 cents or a quarter in your hand so you could put money in church? Well, I'm asking for these donations because she said she wanted a fantastic funeral with a lot of flowers. And she said she wanted it to be a wonderful celebration. She didn't want nobody coming in there crying and be slow music and sad. So the Rock Ministries International is going to be where the homegoing service is going to be. And we're supposed to have a wonderful, beautiful celebration for my mom. The Rock loved my mom, and me and Bishop Pittman been collaborating and talking about how we're going to have the funeral. So I need y'all help, because funerals, weddings, all kinds of stuff that you want to do in life costs money. If you don't want to give the money to me right here on my GoFundMe page, you can take the money straight to the funeral home, which is called Willie Wadells Riverside Funeral Directors. You can make checks out to Wadells Riverside Funeral Directors. That's what you make the check out to. Wadells Riverside Funeral Director. And the address is 6938 Westover Street, Houston, Texas, 77087. Oh, and they have a website too. It's Wadells Funeral Directors with an S.com. Okay, so you can go to the website. I don't think you can do the donations online, but if you want to donate straight to the funeral home, you say it's for Mae Francis Proctor, and you fill out the check straight to the funeral home. You can also donate by going to get a money pack. This is how it look. It's not this big, but I just blowed it up so y'all can see. And what you do, you go to CVS Pharmacy, pick up one of these money packs. It's a $4.95 charge. You can put anywhere from $20 to $500 on the card. That's for people who don't like donating online or giving their credit card information online. And that's fine. That's why there's a lot of different ways that you could donate. If you donate this way, oh, one of my friends, Vicky and Tommy, my bingo friends, they donated that way, and all you do is put the money on the card. Once you put the money on the card, scratch off the part on the back, and then you could text me, or you can message me on Facebook the numbers that's on the back of that card with the money that you've already donated, and it's gonna upload directly to my prepaid Visa card, because I don't have a bank account. I don't deal with banks. I just use that prepaid debit card, okay? Another way you could pay is you could go to CVS and say, I want to load money to a PayPal account. My PayPal account is BL Cash Flow. Bunny Love Cash Flow gmail.com. So you could donate that way. Let's see what other way. That's it. So I gave everybody several different ways to donate. Also, I want to point out that the Bible tells us that if you give to the poor, God will consider it a personal loan and he'll pay you back. And I'm going to find that scripture. I just thought about it right now. I'm going to find that scripture and I'm going to post it on my mom's GoFundMe page. A lot of people kept asking me questions and stuff. People didn't even read the GoFundMe page. So my video already up to 15 minutes. I'm sorry that it took this long, but I'm going to go ahead and read what I wrote on the GoFundMe page, because people just looked at the picture and they didn't read the stuff at the bottom, and they started asking me, you know, what's this and what's that and how much you need and all of that. How much I need is already on the website. Where is the services going to be? The address is already on the GoFundMe page. So if you saw the GoFundMe page, then the address is on there. Okay. Let me go to it. Oh my gosh. I'm already taking too long. That's okay. 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 Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to navigate. Okay, here we go. Okay. This is in the My Story section. It's called Tell Your Story for your GoFundMe page. Okay, it says, this is the most difficult project I have ever had to do in my life, which it is, because anybody know me, you saw me, you saw my mom. People thought we were sisters, but that was my mama and she was my best friend. So doing this really tore me up, and I've been torn up for weeks, but I'm getting better, okay? It said, tears flowing. I love you, Mama. Please help me raise funds for my mom's funeral expenses and homegoing services. The insurance policy lapsed, so there is no insurance. All funds are needed by, I had October the 11th. That's because we had a different schedule for the funeral, but we rescheduled it. So all the funds are due immediately, and I'm trying to get them in before Wednesday, October the 25th. Okay, everybody, anybody, whoever can help. My mom had 792 friends on her Facebook page. If everybody just gave $5 on her friends list, we would have had $3,960. Come on, friends. But anyway, forgive me for posting this so late. It was very hard for me to continue. It was very hard for me to come to terms with the fact that my mom has gone home to be with the Lord. Please help me. Every penny, nickel, dime, quarter, dollar, $5, $10, $20, $50, and $100 will help and go towards giving my mom the homegoing she has always wanted. Together, we can do it. Come on, let's make it happen. Oh, another thing. Everybody who gives through PayPal or to the funeral home or by Money Pack, all you have to do is inbox me on Facebook your kind words that you would like to say, and I'm going to post it as an offline donation. You can see some offline donations already on the GoFundMe page, okay? It says the services are rescheduled from October the 14th to Saturday, October the 28th, 2017. It's going to be at 10 a.m. at the Rock Ministries International Church. The address is 14814 Lee Road, Humble, Texas, 77396. And their website is http://www.therock5fold, that's FOLD.org. The Rock Church will also prepare and provide for the repast reception. Okay, so I'm not having a repast reception at my house. I'm letting y'all know now, family, that once the funeral is over, I'm going to sleep. So I'm not having nothing at my apartment. Okay. Now, this tells about my mom. It says, my mother, Minister Mae Francis Proctor, also known as Sister Mary Francis Proctor, was an awesome, strong, and committed woman of God. As she shined her Christian light, Mama Mae was loved, honored, cherished, and sought after by so many family, friends, and even others who came across her path. God even showed how much He loved her by leading her home peacefully in her sleep on September the 26th, 2017. I miss my Mama Mae so much. Even though we lost everything in the flood of Hurricane Harvey, my mama made sure that my brothers, Bobby and Reginald Simpson, and I had everything we needed to the best of her ability before she passed. She was able to get my brother's car fixed and put in some sweet air freshener inside that he won't ever forget. One of which he says he will always use because Mama got it for him. She bought household items for me to put in my new apartment, which was most everything I needed to settle in and feel at home. She even slept in my new bed with me on the first night and showed me so much love before she left. My Mama Mae was a fantastic hairstylist. She whipped up and created the baddest finger waves and bald-headed waves and weaves this side of Texas, and some of y'all know what I'm talking about. She was a wonderful home interior decorator. Some people didn't know about that, but if you came to our apartment, you saw how nice it was. She was a self-taught paralegal. She got a lot of people out of court cases, and she helped people get a lot of money, okay, when they had car wrecks. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. And she was the most dedicated, faithful head usher, lead greeter, and one of the original founding members at the Rock Ministries International Church with a little over 27 years of continuous service. Mama Mae will be greatly missed and never forgotten. She told me a while ago that she didn't want a sad funeral with slow music and a lot of crying for her. She said she wanted an awesome celebration with joy and happiness and a lot of flowers. That's why I need this money, okay? If Minister Mary Francis Proctor ever gave you a mint, if she ever led you to a comfortable seat in church, if she ever gave you good advice, prayed for you, fed you, and even showed you love, give what you can to help make my mom have the best homegoing service that we could ever give her. That's not what's on here, but it's something to that effect. It says, Let's come together and raise all the funds for Mama Mae to have the best homegoing service she deserves and that she has always wanted. Remember to leave your comments and goodbyes for me and others to read and cherish. Thank you in advance for your love and support, and I thank you. Everybody who has already given, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. And man, some people gave that was my friends who I hadn't even talked to in a while. We friends on Facebook and everything, but I hadn't even talked to Miss Roretta. Thank you, Miss Roretta. She was my friend in high school. Oh my gosh. And on this video, I'm gonna thank everybody that has already given. So I'm gonna go to that page right now. Okay. I want to thank Miss Alika Funkhauser. I don't even know her, but I appreciate her for her donation. Erlene Cochran, that's my church friend. Me and her go to New Light Christian Center Church. Somebody donated and they didn't want anyone to know, you know, that they gave. So thank you, Anonymous, whoever you are. I appreciate you and I love you for helping me. Patricia Johnson, thank you so much. Thelda Sullivan, that's some family on Wallace's side of the family. Thank you so much, Thelda. And that's also my Wizard of Oz game buddy. Thank you, Thelda. I appreciate you and I love you. Thank you, Kingdom of Grace Ministries. That was my dad, nephew, Lynn. Thank you so much, Kingdom of Grace. Becky, thank you so much. Tommy and Vicky Bledsoe Poe. Please forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong. That's how I always say it when I see you playing bingo with me. P-O-G-U-E. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Jacqueline Griffin. Thank you so much, Jacqueline Griffin. My mama loved you. You already know. You already know. Andrina Davis. That's my daughter. Thank you so much, daughter. I love you. I love you, my love. Derek Harris. That's one of my friends from back in the day. Appreciate you, Derek. Hadn't even talked to Derek in a while, but he helping me out. You know the people who love you when you in need. They come on up. Charles Miller, he gave an offline donation as well as Kingdom of Grace Ministries. They gave offline donations. So when they gave me their money, I submitted it to the funeral home. Kingdom of Grace took it straight to the funeral home themselves. And I asked them what words they wanted to put on the GoFundMe site, and that's what we did. Joanne Day, thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words you said about my mom. I've never met you, but you met my mom because you told me how she was, and that lets me know that I know you met her. Ann Hercule, that's my friend. She been my friend since I was about 11 years old. And Miss Ann, I love you, Ann. Thank you. Miss Ann always been there for me. You can tell the people who love you when you're in need. Whenever I'm in need, if she can help, she always do. That's good people right there. And Miss Roretta Gill, that's my school friend. Hadn't talked to her in a long time, but she saw that I needed help and she came to help me. I appreciate you. And my own donation, I did my own donation to start it off. But I want to thank everybody who donated. I love you. And I appreciate you. And I ask and pray that God multiply every gift that you have given, every gift that you wanted to give, because some people want to give, but they just don't have it. And if you just don't have it, I don't fault you for that. I don't. Some people want to give, but they can't. If you want to give and you don't have it to give, share my page. Share the GoFundMe page and directly ask somebody, say, hey, this is my friend right here. I need you to give a donation. If you just give $5, that's going to go towards the project that they have. Okay? So if you don't have the money to give, share the page. Verbally encourage someone to donate, because even if they don't know me, if you tell them to donate, they're going to do it because they know you and they trust you. Okay? So if you do that, that'll be more than you sharing the page could probably, you know, generate us more donations than what you could have given out of your own pocket. So sharing the page is important. Okay? Everybody share this page for me, please. All right, I'm gonna end this video right here. Thank you so much. Most everybody has my Facebook page. So if you don't even know me, but you want to donate, and you want to donate by PayPal or Money Pack, you can find my page at facebook.com/BL Cashflow. I am B like bunny, L like love, cash flow. Cash, C-A-S-H, flow, F-L-O-W. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope it wasn't too long for most people. And God bless. Touch and agree with me. God bless.